So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we get to the first match of the night. It was the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Finn Bálor and McDonagh, the Judgment Day versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee in a tag team match for the World Tag Team Championships. So yeah, we get to this match, and this match, it was a really good one. It was back and forth and everything. At one point, we actually see AJ Styles hitting the phenomenal forearm. I think it was onto Finn Bálor, and he got a 2 count out of that because of McDonagh breaking up the pin. So that was pretty crazy. And then JD and Styles was going at it a lot of times in this match as well, back and forth and everything. But then we start getting towards the ending of this match where we see JD hitting a moonsault to the top turnbuckle on the Styles. He tags in Finn. Finn climbs at the top turnbuckle. He jumps off with a coup de grace onto Styles. He pins him 1, 2. The pin gets broken up at the count of 2 from Dragon Lee because we see JD try to stop Dragon Lee, but Dragon Lee jumped over him, breaking up the pin at the count of 2. And then after all that stuff, we see JD get thrown out the ring by Dragon Lee, and then Dragon Lee ducks a clothesline from Finn and manages to hit a suicide dive onto JD McDonagh outside of the ring, taking him out. And then we see Finn picking up Styles, try to hit the Styles Clash onto AJ Styles, and then Styles fought out of that, countering everything, and he manages to pick up Finn, hitting a Styles Clash onto him, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defeated Finn Bálor and McDonagh the Judgment Day tonight to become the new World Tag Team Champions. That's what happened there. Really great match. So for that match, I'll give it 3.5 stars. That's why I'll give it a really great match between these two teams right here. But yeah, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are the new World Tag Team Champions. And then, after that match, we see backstage Jimmy Uso getting ready for the Battle Royale later on tonight, and then Jey Uso comes up, and Jey wants to talk to Jimmy, and then Jimmy was talking about how Roman's not around, how the only reason Jey's not world champion and all that is because Jey forgot himself, and Jey doesn't have confidence in himself and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what he was telling Jey, and Jey was telling Jimmy that he's possibly right, and then Jimmy was talking about how he's in the Battle Royale tonight, and that Jey's in there as well, but then Jimmy says everyone for themselves, and he says that he'll go after Jey as well to become number 1 contender as well, and that's what Jimmy was telling Jey, and then Jey was talking about, alright, that's fine with me, and then he asked Jimmy if he forgives him, and Jimmy says yeah. So yeah, that's what happened there. Later on tonight, they're going to be in the Battle Royale to determine the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, that'll be later on tonight on Raw. Not only that, we're going to be seeing Becky Lynch defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship up against Maxine Dupree. But up next, we're going to be seeing Dirty Dominic Mysterio defending the Intercontinental Championship up against Rusev up next on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, that match will be up next for the IC Championship. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Till then.